But yeah, Deadman, any evidence? Let's just see if you can answer a question in chat. Any evidence? Any actual solid proof, or is it just your story? My thoughts exactly. Ralph could have easily done this. It's totally within his character, but no proof and sounds like a grift so far. Exactly, Orgiarasi. Good to see you in the chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Just being honest about the situation, but apparently I'm the worst person in the world for saying you've got no fucking evidence.
Yeah, Ralph 100% did this. You know, he has all the motive. He even comes out on air and explains how he would lie about it like an idiot because it's Ralph, stupid. And then he comes out on air and he says that Deadman 3 or 4 days ago interviewed the vicar supposedly. I don't know if he did, but that's what Ralph said. And I'm like, well, there's your motive, Ralph. Like that's more than enough.
It's just noticing that someone's had a conversation with him. Ralph pays attention to everything, doesn't he? Keyword search his name and shit. So
yeah, he has like a tweet deck and all that kind of stuff for notifications. Yeah. It's very weird.
I went live on Christmas talking about a breakup, and he sent people over here. He's paying attention, so
yeah, he always does. But that's his motive. But at the same time, it's like, see, so like the other day, right? I felt bad for the guy. It's a shitty situation. Ralph got me fired a while, like years ago, and then so I've been there. I know what it's like to have to deal with Ralph's bullshit. And
again, it's not like I couldn't see this bit not being something Ralph could do, but if you're going to go live and do a whole show, people are going to ask for evidence. Welcome to the internet.
Yeah, but that's the weird. Okay, so that's the weird part, right? So when Ralph got me fired, I had phone calls, and then when another guy got me fired, I had emails, and I tweeted him out back in the day when I had a Twitter account, and when I felt bad for him, I sent him he did a stream like Ralph got me fired or whatever, and I was like, I sent him $2. I was like, kudos, sucks that it happened, fuck Ralph, fuck the gun, whatever. And then his first reaction was tell 3 different stories and blame some guy named the Daimo and the council, and then he walked that back, then he said a different story, and then he kind of made it like a game, and I was like, I've been in your shoes. It's a really shitty situation. You got kids and a wife and stuff, and it's rough, but why turn it into a weird game? It's kind of a weird reaction to someone on the internet going after your real life and trying to, do life ruination shit. You'd think you'd be a lot more hostile or a lot more freaked out by it, but he was just not even fazed. And he was making it who really did it? Was it the Daimo? Was it me, Ethan Ralph? Was it Phantom Organization? All these randoms. I don't know. It was all kind of blurry, so it makes it so much more difficult to believe Deadman when you do shit like that. But at the same time, Ralph's so fucking stupid, he makes it look like it's him right off the bat. You know what I mean?
I get that, but Ralph's a retard in general. But I'm not, like I say.
Yeah, I know.
Show me evidence. Show me evidence. I'll grab the pitchfork.
Yeah,
there's no point. That's all I'm saying.
100% fair. Yeah, I 100% agree. There's got to be something, and it sounds like from his story that he stuck with, that it was something that his boss showed him a record, a voicemail.
His boss showed it him, but then he said he overheard it as well. So which one is it? Did he show it to you, or did you overhear it or whatever? But I smell bullshit all over this.
Yeah, I kind of agree, man. And and if it does come out later down the road that Ralph 100% did it, all this other shit, yada yada. As I've said in the past, the only thing Ralph needs is a tree and a fucking noose, because he's never going to stop. The Life Ruination stuff, even his own daddy Jimbo, couldn't tell this faggot to stop.
It's not even part. I don't think that any of this is outside the realms of possibility for Ralph. Everyone knows Ralph's a piece of shit. They expect
I'm just saying, if it comes out later, this is all true, and Ralph did it all.
I'll sit here and say, you know what, I was massively wrong, but I still feel good though that I'm the only. I feel like I'm the only one asking for evidence. So I know there's a few others and stuff, but there's a lot of people that are already on the bandwagon.
There's a lot of people.
Nope, he did it. There's a lot of people though that are no, he definitely did it, and I'm just you've not even had any evidence. It's just really weird.
I don't know. I kind of laughed. I thought it was funny when Ralph was going on about AA and he's an alcoholic. Look at him, he's drinking from the bottle. I'm like, Ralph, you do cocaine on air and then oxys, and then you'll fucking get drunk. And you were wasn't it a week ago you were wasted crying to Mr. Medicare on literally crying, "You're my friend, you're my friend. It's not true." It's
it was gold. It was gold.
That was solid. Does Mark Collette not follow Ralph? I got
I've said this a million times on my show. His guests that he gets on are so busy making content themselves, they're not actually paying attention to him. They just know people
That's
don't like him.
that's the impression I got. And I like somebody got mad at me and like was immediately like, yeah, he's obviously involved. I said it's very obvious that he's completely out of the loop. Like he doesn't even know about the gym stream. Like it's very obvious that like he doesn't understand. I found it more interesting that Ralph sideswiped him because he was going on a rant about Beardson and how the optics of that look, and Nick should just ditch him. And then because Ralph trying to suck off Nick.
I've got sabotage. Mrdeadman Discord message, cog your name and see. There's someone in my chat called Mrdeadman DT that joined and he's got a role. Is that not him?
Nah, dude. All right, well, I'm gonna hop off. I've kind of taken too much time, but yeah, this is all fucking weird. So we'll see how it plays out. Weird. So hopefully, Deadman gets his shit together. I guess.
Yeah.
Right, take care, Cog. Have a good show, brother.
See you later on. Mrdeadman, is this actually you?
This is me. How's it going?
Okay, so this is Mrdeadman who said that Ralph has he went after your job, or he got you fired.
That's what I believe anyway. I believe he played a part in it.
Okay. Do you have any evidence for this, though? Or is it at all?
I mean, the voicemail recording was on my supervisor's phone that I heard when I was in my office. When she's in her office, she plays the voice recordings, a voicemail where everybody can hear.
So you didn't think to record
everyone's
that?
pretty loud in the office.
You didn't think to record that or even mention it like a week ago when it apparently happened?
No, I did not.
Right.
This has been going on for a while, actually, where I've been receiving weird messages here and there. Didn't want to say anything about it because I didn't want to bring attention to it, but.
So you didn't want to bring attention to it until yesterday?
Well, I mean, there's other things too, where after I heard that recording, I mean, my boss did talk to me. I was wondering, like, what's going on with this? What's going on with this guy? I don't know. And I guess now it doesn't matter. I could talk.
7 years of service, and they've just got rid of you because one phone call from one guy, for a random person.
Well, it's not just one phone call though.
Oh.
Even before then, there's
more than just this phone call, but you've only overheard the one, and you've not got any evidence for any of these.
Okay, so I'd go to the office. There's times where I go to the office and I'll receive messages from the I guess the office assistant, letting me know, we got this call, this guy asking for you, but he wasn't like a case family, he wasn't a lawyer, wasn't anything like that, and the name written down, like there wasn't a contact number or anything like that, but it was like a name. It looked like a Discord name. I didn't think anything of it. I was like, that could be. I don't think that's case related. It doesn't look like it's case related. It could be because there are people that do try to mess with me. There's people that do try to mess with me for sure. And I didn't say anything about that because I didn't want to make it public.
Right.
I didn't want to do that. I mean, could it be that it could have been somebody else that was, left that voicemail? Sure, it could have been somebody else pretending to be Ethan Ralph. I don't know.
Right.
Like I said, all I heard was I overheard it a little bit. And it was really, really uncomfortable when.
So this is the reason why your stream yesterday had a question mark at the end of it, because you actually don't know if Ethan Ralph got you fired.
Well, 100%. No, there's always a room.
So you don't even. You don't have even 100% that it was Ralph, but you put him in the title yesterday, and that wasn't to get clicks or anything like that.
I'm not sure if it's 100% that he was DDoSing me either, but someone has been for a while. I mean, it's crazy, dude. It's like, clearly Ethan Ralph has been watching me, which is weird. I'm just a small nobody. He knows about Mr. Deadman.
He watches me too, but I don't blame every time my fucking OBS or something goes down on being DDoS or some gay shit like that when I've not got any evidence.
Dude, I'm talking about like one megabit per second to where it's like, what is going on here at a particular time?
You're right. Maybe your internet service provider is having an issue. Just reset your router. The point I'm making.
It got to the point where I had to call to request the IP to be changed too. There's that.
Again, you don't know, but the fact is you've got no evidence to support this at all. You just know that you've been fired from work after 7 years because people have rang up. And you don't even know that it's Ralph either. But you have gone live to make sure everyone at least thinks it's Ralph.
I'm pretty sure he played a part in it. I'm pretty sure he did.
Right. So you don't know it's him now. It's just that he might have played a part in it. Which, this is just going worse. Like
I'm pretty sure he did play a part in it.
So it's gone from Ralph did it now to he played a part in it.
Dude, It's been consistent. It's been consistent.
It's not consistent at all. You've just said he did it, and now he did it, and now he might just be involved with it. Which one is it?
He's been involved in it. I believe he has been.
Wow. So it's not that he's actually gone after your job or anything like that. You've got no evidence of this. You just believe that he might be involved in the people that are ringing up.
Look, my supervisor was asking me things about what I've been doing on YouTube, about what I've been doing with this stuff. So, like, I'm pretty sure Ethan Ralph are, because I mean he's been following my stuff here. Who
cares? He's been following mine too. You're pretty sure this
happened. We're talking about Ethan Ralph.
But
he sees this.
Yeah, we've all said this.
Man, the rage piggy is pissed when anybody talks about him. We have all said
this. He's well within the realms of doing this. Great. That doesn't prove that he did it.
And if I get the voice recording, I would. But I mean, I don't know how I'm supposed to get that now.
I would love to for you to get that. I don't know how you get it. Maybe you because you've not been fired. You've now technically stepped down. Like, are you even able to go back and even get evidence of why they decided to get rid of you in the first place? I don't even think you can because you've stepped down.
No, I don't think so.
So again, it's no evidence. It's I heard a southern voice. Could have been Ralph. Could have been someone pretending to be Ralph though as well. And simultaneously, it could be someone who just doesn't like you, who's not even Ralph. But he might as well just pretend it's Ralph because clearly you don't like Ralph, and it gives you a target to point and go, it was definitely him. Even though you haven't got any evidence, you're not even sure if you're thinking he was involved now, not that it actually was him. So it's really gay when you go live with a title like Ethan Ralph got me fired, ? And it's so obvious that you don't know from your own title. But everyone's running with this, he definitely did it. He definitely did it because of you.
Well, I'm pretty sure he did.
You're pretty sure
he played a part in it.
Did he or did he play a part?
He has a motive. He has a reason to go after me.
He has a motive to go after tons of people.
Exactly, and he does. He harasses a bunch of people.
I'm sure he does.
Dude, he goes above and beyond to harass people, man.
I know he does. I know, and there's a lot of people. But
why?
You're pulling.
Dude, my supervisor sat me down and asked me to explain what the kill stream was. I'm like, I don't know.
Could you talk about it with less than 100 people watching?
Mostly black people. So then they started thinking I was like a white supremacist and shit. What the fuck, dude?
Again. You've got about 100 people you streaming like what little Ralph shows to and stuff, and you think that's the reason why he's going to go after your job.
Dude, you're right. I stream to 100 people. But the most, maybe 138, but yet he watches and he gets pissed off about the stuff I fucking talk about. You know, it's crazy. It's insane. But when you talk about him, he pays attention and he gets information. The reason why I mentioned the Dymo is because he had my fucking docs, the full fucking thing, and I'm pretty sure he's the one who gave it to Ethan Ralph.
Pretty sure he's got mine too. But again, I guess I'm not talking about Ralph enough for him to go after my stuff. And everyone, I'm just jealous that obviously I couldn't lose my job from Ralph. No, it's the whole thing to me, especially just coming from you coming on my show. Right now.
Sounds like you're kind of Gunt guard him too, but
no, that's what you want to say because you're a faggot. So when it comes down to Gunt guard, I've obviously pointed out how many times though Ralph is a massive piece of shit, and how it's clear that he could have done something like this. It's clear that he could do something, but you're grifting off the fact that he could possibly do this, and you're making up your bullshit off it to make some fucking cash off it. It's obvious.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking fired now. Oh, I'm jobless.
Yeah, I know you're jobless. I'm probably off your own fucking your own alcoholic
guess what? I'm joining the ranks.
Probably off your own alcoholic fucking ass. You're fucking you're jobless right now. But hey, it was definitely some southern accent you heard on a voicemail, and then you've got fired. You're not fired. You've stepped down because of it. Yeah. Right? Did Ralph make you step down? Then that's what you're trying to say to people. And not even Ralph. Ralph might be involved. Ralph might be involved in you stepping down from your job.
I did full-on streams where I explained this in full detail pretty thoroughly. The stream where I said Ralph got me fired ? Towards the mid part, I did fully explain what happened there.
Yeah, I know. I think I tuned in for that part where you went through how you heard you overheard the voicemail. You went through that stuff. I know, and even from your own admission and explaining to people that they have to hack into your boss's phone to get the quote unquote audio logs. I guess you mean the voicemails, which is what you refer to as the audio logs. If someone could hack and do that, I suppose I could reach
out to someone in IT, but.
I hope you do. Now. I hope you do. I'd love to sit here and be like, you know what? I'm completely wrong about this. Ralph is well within the realms of doing this. People are asking you for evidence, and all you have is literally anecdotal evidence.
Well, I mean, it's not like I'm going to have a copy of her recordings on hand. It's not like in fact, if anything, when I overheard that, I was kind of like, okay, hopefully she doesn't talk to me.
Okay.
Hopefully nothing happens from this.
You didn't have a phone on you in work? I know some people don't.
Yeah. Only two phones. My personal phone, state phone.
I know. So yeah, I know. But are you in an office on your own? So is it just like in a cubicle next to your supervisor that you've overheard it? Sort of thing?
It's like a big office room. There's like little offices.
My question is, I just don't understand why this has happened so many fucking times, and you didn't think to get your phone out the millionth time it's happened, according to you. Just once to record.
Well, it hasn't happened a millionth time. Let's not be hyperbolic.
Okay,
here,
let's not be hyperbolic.
No, the first thing I thought.
You've admitted that several times people have contacted because due to this. You know this apparently, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this recording you actually heard, and you didn't even think to record this one.
The first thing I thought when Miss Jackson asked to speak to me about this was, oh shit, oh fuck. I was like, oh god, I hope nothing. What's going to happen here? And then she was like, I don't know who this guy is calling. I don't know what's going on here. You know, I don't know what any of this like what's going on. Like this needs to stop. I was like, oh, I don't know, Miss Jackson. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Apologize. But she didn't start asking me about like what the kill stream is or what the white nationalist or whatever. Am I racist and whatever? It's like, Miss Jackson's black, which already put me in a bad position.
You're like, I'm sorry, Mrs. Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Was that what you said?
Yeah, right.
Never meant to make Ralph cry. Sorry, go on. She's not born yet.
No, but like, dude, you could believe or you could not believe. Whatever you want to do. That's fine. But I do believe he played a part in it.
Yeah, you believe he played a part in it, and this is the point: is that you're trying to sell this thing that Ralph actually did it to people as well. Even though now it's just that he played a part, your story's already changed, and I'm only a person sat going, I don't even think any of this is real. I think this sounds like some sort of schizo theory that's just been made up because you've been fired, and you're gonna go, oh, it's Ralph that did it. Ralph doesn't like me because I don't. Who cares? And that's the thing that I'm trying to say.
He's been fucked with me for a while, man.
I don't care. There's no evidence of this, though, is there? It's just that you say that, a DDoS attack that you believe is Ralph, right? Do you have evidence it's Ralph that he DDoS'd you, or is that just another belief of yours?
Well, no, I don't have evidence, really. I don't have physical evidence.
It's maybe you're just fucking mental then and just keep believing, maybe this guy doesn't like me because I talk about him on streams. Oh, he's out to get me. It's so weird, man. It's like you want to be the victim of Ralph. Dude, it's like you want to be his victim. You actually want to be a victim of Ralph.
I was actually kind of surprised.
Like you're desperate to be a victim of Ralph because you want to get some sort of viewership out of it. Because then you'll have some notoriety.
Dude, I was actually amazed that he was actually watching me. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Seriously?
I think you want to be a victim of Ralph. I realized how desperate
he was when he noticed even just like a tiny channel that talks shit about him. I was like, holy shit. And he said, I didn't really know this guy. I didn't really watch this guy. But you watched like all these streams and he knew I talked to Mr. Vickers.
Again, the point I'm making is exactly Chris Quinney. It's aliens. It could be anything right now, but the point I'm making is it almost feels like you want to be a victim of Ralph for the notoriety that comes with it because he does the DDoS thing, he's coming after you, and there's no actual evidence, unfortunately, on your side. But all these things he keeps doing to you, you just haven't got a lick of evidence that it's actually him.
I'm not going to cry victim over this.
You are crying. You were literally crying. You were drinking on your stream.
I'm not crying tears.
Right.
I'm mad about it. I mean, it took a while to process everything, but I mean, what could I do? I'm jobless. So it's like, all right, well, sure, I'll grift off it as much as I can. Sure. But bounce back, get my resume out there, get another job and, once again, be employed and be fine and be done with this stuff. Hopefully. Okay. I mean, hopefully it doesn't mess with that one. I mean, I guess in the future, be a little bit more guarded about what I reveal, that sort of thing.
Well, anyway, it's good to know that you'll be hopefully doing something with your future. Hopefully you'll be able to get your job back. That'll be good for you. I still think there's no evidence to back this up. I still think you basically just grifted off his name to make some cash because, hey, you've been fired and stuff like that. And simultaneously, I don't think you've got... I think that you really want to be a victim of Ralph for the notoriety that comes with it.
That's where you're wrong because it did happen. It did happen, Carl.
No, you got fired, yeah, but evidence that it's Ralph, none. You actually don't know if it was him or whether he was involved.
No, I had to sit down and try to...
You think.
My supervisor was asking me what the kill stream was and what all this stuff about A-logs and all this stuff.
Any of this recorded? Any of this written down? This conversation? Usually it is.
Do I record conversations with my boss?
A dismissal meeting usually has somebody recording it anyway. So, just saying. dismissal meetings usually
Yeah,
have
I don't
someone
know if you've ever
recording?
been fired in Texas or been.
Do you guys not?
in
Do you guys not have
Texas.
dismissal meetings? Do you not have someone there as a witness?
No,
Do you
this
have that over
was
here?
like in her office. This was in her office,
ever
and then
dismissed
she
in
got
the-
the program director on.
If you're
and-
dismissed in the UK, you're allowed a witness of your own, and then there's always a witness there who's usually
Well,
writing it down verbally as
it's an
as the
at-will
conversation
state. I mean,
happens.
all right, but well, you can believe or
I'm
not
guessing it's
believe.
different. I'm
I mean,
guessing
it's
it's
whatever.
different. I'm guessing it's different. I'll always be record. I'm just saying. I don't understand how you've not had a dismissal meeting that's been recorded, either recorded actually, so it's recorded or recorded written down. So but both.
That's
exist.
it's very different here in Texas.
I guess it is. That's very strange to me. But I guess if that's how it is, then you have no evidence then that Ralph did this to you at all.
Well, I'll try to look and see if I can find anything, get access.
I really
talk to
hope.
somebody in IT.
You know what, Deadman? I really hope you do. I just massively doubt that you'll get it. I just don't
See.
believe it at all. It's so obvious to me. But again, people will realize this in time. Patience is a virtue. Most people need to actually wait for it. I don't need to. I'm already kind of. I actually just don't believe this at all. I think it's just. I think you're making shit up. I think you want to be the victim. That's why Ralph DDoS'd me. Ralph came after my job. What's the next thing? Ralph spoiled my Subway sandwich. Like it's just. I mean, it gets a little bit weird.
Oh, did he? Did he? Maybe he did.
I thought it would. No, but dude, I thought it was aliens, right? I thought it was aliens personally. So you know. Yeah.
Anyway, want to talk to you because I know you're talking stuff about me. So I just want to come in here and let you know.
I'm being honest with people that you've got no evidence of this actually being Ralph, and you basically got
I'm being
Ralph.
honest too.
Like, yeah. You've got no evidence that it's Ralph, but you've been telling everyone it's Ralph.
Well, I think it is Ralph. I think he played a part in it.
Great, no evidence. Excellent stuff. That's
All right, Cog.
so excellent. Tell the internet
take it
more
easy.
stuff that you've got no evidence for in the future. I'm sure it'll work for you. But yeah, I will take it easy. See you later.
Okay. All right, Cog.
No worries. Bye bye. So yeah, there you go. That's the honest truth is he's got no evidence. It might have been Ralph. He might have just been involved. Someone might have done it, and Ralph might have just known about it. Wow.